Every day is Earth Day. Earth. Let's clean up our planet. Paper, cans, plastic. Cans, 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 cans. Plastic, cans, plastic, plastic, plastic. Paper, paper, paper. Paper, paper. We can make Earth a better place.
Han Xin was a very poor boy. His family had nothing to eat. Every day, Han Xin went to the river to fish. Every day, Han Xin went to the river to fish. He sat and sat, but there were no fish. One day, a few women were washing clothes in the river. One old woman looked at Han Xin. "That boy is as skinny as the stick in his hand," she said. The old woman walked over to Han Xin. "You look hungry. Please eat this bowl of rice," she said. Han Xin bowed down. "Thank you," he said. Every day after that, the old woman gave Han Xin a bowl of rice. I will find a way to pay you back, said Han Xin. When Han Xin grew up, he became brave and kind. He helped everyone. The people loved him so much that they made him king. Han Xin and his family now had all the food they wanted. But Han Xin never forgot his promise to the old woman. He looked far and wide to find her. At last, Han Xin found the old woman. He took her to his palace. Han Xin bowed down. I promised I would pay you back someday. Please take these 1,000 pieces of gold, he said. He gave the old woman a bowl filled with gold. Thank you for the gold, said the old woman, but you've already paid me back by becoming a strong and kind man. In China, when someone repays another person's kindness with a rich reward, you might say, 1 rice, 1,000 gold.
Who am I? Boy. Goodbye. Who am I? Boy. This is me.
Come on, let's go.
Goodbye. Who am I? Boy. This is me.
Come on, let's go.
Goodbye.
What will I wear?
Yay!
Backpack Bear Learns the Rules by Chase Tunbridge. Illustrated by Dale Bicel. When Backpack Bear first arrived on the first day of school, he was very nervous. He was so nervous, in fact, that he hid. He worried that the children wouldn't like having a bear in their class. His teacher, Mrs. Elliott, noticed he was missing. Mrs. Elliott asked all the children to look around the classroom to see if they could find Backpack Bear. When the children found his hiding spot, one of them said, "Welcome to our class." Another said, "You can sit by me." And another said, "I'm so happy that you are a bear." That made Backpack Bear feel much, much better. Mrs. Elliott said, "Tick-tock, it's 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we play games. I will roll this ball. If you catch it, say your name, then roll the ball to a new person so they can say their name. Remember this rule, only say your name when you catch the ball." Backpack Bear really wanted Mrs. Elliott to roll the ball to him first, but she rolled it to Shane instead. Before Shane could say his name, Backpack Bear shouted, "Backpack Bear! My name is Backpack Bear!" Mrs. Elliott said, "It is nice to meet you, Backpack Bear, but it is not your turn to say your name." "When will it be my turn?" he asked. Mrs. Elliott said, "I have a hint. The answer is also the rule for this game." Backpack Bear thought really hard. "It's my turn to say my name when I catch the ball?" "Perfect," said Mrs. Elliott. "When we wait for our turn to speak, we can listen to others." Backpack Bear was sorry for not waiting and said so. Mrs. Elliott said, "It's okay. Making mistakes is part of learning." After everyone had a chance to say their names, Mrs. Elliott said, "Wow, you really do know how to play by the rules." Then she dropped the ball into the toy box. It is everyone's job to clean up after themselves when they finish doing something, but you will also each have a special job of your own. Mrs. Elliott showed the children their class job chart. Everyone in the class did have a special job. Backpack Bear was very happy because it was his job to be the gardener. But he noticed that Jackie looked sad. He whispered, "What's wrong, Jackie?" "I wanted to be the gardener," she whispered back. Mrs. Elliott said, "Now that you know your jobs, I will answer the questions of children and bears who raise their hands or paws." Backpack Bear raised his paw. "Can I trade jobs with Jackie? She wants to be the gardener." Mrs. Elliott said, "It is nice of you to think of Jackie's feelings. You are the gardener this week. Jackie can be the gardener next week." Jackie smiled. Mrs. Elliott said, "Tick-tock, it's 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we go to the computer lab. Where are our line leader and door opener?" Shane yelled, "I'm the line leader." Jackie shouted, "I'm the door opener, I'll race you." Backpack Bear cried, "I can't wait to learn about computers." Mrs. Elliott said, "Before we go, I have 2 rules to teach you. The first rule is, walk when you are indoors. The second rule is, speak softly. Who can tell me why the first rule is important?" Jackie raised her hand. "Because if we run, we might fall down and get hurt?" "That is a very good reason," said Mrs. Elliott. "What about the second rule?" Shy little Leslie raised her hand. We should speak softly so other children can hear their teachers. Backpack Bear thought about it, and he decided they were right.